So yeah, we're just waiting for Cecilia to come in, and we can talk about, oh, it must be her. Hi there, Cecilia. So good to see you.
Hi, Daniel. How are
Welcome.
you?
These are my colleagues, Erica and Phoebe.
Erica, how are you? And
how are
Peggy,
you?
lovely to meet you both. And thank you for giving me this time to have a little chat about the NGO Committee on Social Development, because I'm really interested in it, you know.
Sure.
So I think I'll get straight in and ask you the questions I have lined up here. Tell me, Daniel, could you kind of give me a general overview, you know, of the NGO Committee on Social Development?
Sure. So the NGO Committee is a group of NGOs, many based in New York, but also from all around the world, who are interested in social development and specifically in supporting the UN's efforts to advance issues of social development, many of which are outlined in a document called the Copenhagen Declaration. And so we focus on various themes like inequalities and the eradication of poverty, and often through the lens of various groups like youth or people with disabilities. And so one of our main tasks is to ensure participation of NGOs and civil society from around the world at this commission, which is a UN commission that happens every year in February. And we have a forum that precedes that commission as well, that is just for civil society and member states to meet more informally and talk about some of these issues. We have monthly meetings, we have an executive board, and really we just try to advance issues of social development at the UN.
That's very interesting. And is there a way in which, you know, people from around the world can actually, bring their concerns to you?
Yeah, there's two ways of communicating. One is through a grassroots task force that we have, where we conduct a survey every year on what is happening at the grassroots related to social development. But also there's a social media dimension, which Erica will talk a little bit about.
Yes. Good,
So,
Erica, yeah.
One of the things that we do is, at least this year, we had a civil society declaration which we featured on World We Want through an e-consultation. And this was a very interesting way to gather civil society's input through this e-consultation online. So they were able to answer questions and they were able to discuss issues that were important to them around our civil society theme. Also, we have a very active Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter page, and it's very possible to engage with us at the handle @NGOCSOCD. We're also trending with different hashtags. Usually it's hashtag NGOCSOCD and hashtag CSOCD for the forum.
Very good. Yeah, very interesting indeed. So now you mentioned at your forum this year. So do you have an annual forum or something?
Yeah, and Tavi's the chair of that, so she'll speak a bit
Tavy,
about that.
yeah. Right. Would you like to tell me something about the forum?
So the forum takes place once a year, and it allows member states from civil society from all over the world to attend. And it's extremely crucial for us to really understand our work and everyone that's involved in the different entities. So the space really enables participants from civil society to hear the different perspectives from UN member states, government officials, policymakers, and other grassroots leaders to understand what is it that they're doing, what's working, what's not working, and to help us better strategize. And also as a whole, how do we want to participate and with the commission. And then we have a little bit of an informal meet and greet at the end with an evening event and some music.
Yeah, that's very interesting indeed. Do you have a specific way of getting the information, you know, of what's happening on the ground, shall we say, to the UN as such and to the member states?
Yes, prior to the commission and prior to the forum, we send out a civil society declaration that we develop based on the commission's, based on what is the focus for that year, the theme for that year.
Yeah, yes.
And then we place the civil society declaration, for each UN member state at the first day of the commission. And hopefully this can play a role in their decision making.
Yeah, very good. Oh yeah, that's really interesting. Right, so thank you very much for your time. This has been a delight for me.
Sure thing.
And I hope we'll be in touch again. So thank
Great.
you.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, all the best.
Yeah,
All
take
the
care.
best. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Very good.
That was great.
I think that went well.